makeup day for me, but I wanted to share my Allure beauty box for April. If you haven't seen my first two Allure beauty box videos, I will link those below. I kind of talked about why I chose this over other beauty boxes and things like that. This is, like I said, I think my third one, and I always think that they are worth the money. This is $15 a month, and I think usually the items you get are very worth it. You get a lot of full-size stuff, a lot of good brands, and this month, I think this stuff is good, just maybe not for my preferences. So we're gonna get into it. I have tried almost everything. The things I'm not gonna try, I'm gonna talk to you about why I'm not gonna try them. Every box has come with a little kind of like a makeup bag type thing. This month it is clear with little gold snaps. I think the first time it was white and last month it was black. I don't know if I'm really gonna use these, but you know. First item in the box is this from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. Honestly, I don't think I've ever tried anything from Anastasia. It's a shock, I know. And this is not an eyebrow product, which I probably would have loved. It's a liquid lipstick, which I'm not that excited about. I thought at first, because this picture they show you, I thought it was like a light pink gloss, and I was like, ooh, yay, gloss. But I feel like matte is just not in anymore. Like, I think everyone kind of just wants more, like, moisture, things like that. And this is not for me. So it's in the shade Pure Hollywood, which is like a neutral, light pink shade. It's a full size. It's like this kind of dusty pink color, and at first glance it looks really, really pretty, and I was like, oh, I might actually like this. But it's too light for me, and I don't know if maybe if I was tanner or maybe I was paler. It's just such a light color. Also, when I tried it on, immediately it dries down to such a matte finish. And I'm not, like, I don't hate a matte finish. I've had plenty of lip products that have a matte finish that I do like. But this was just so matte. It kind of didn't just sit on the lips and look nice. It was very creepy, dry, exaggerated lines, and it felt really bad. I think if you like the color, you might like it because it is very long lasting. I mean, I only wore it for a few minutes and I wiped it off, but it was hard to get off. It really, really like dries down. So if you want something long wearing and your lips are in good condition, this might be something that you would want. The full price of this is $20, which is already making the box worth it, but just the shade and the texture is not for me. If this was a gloss in this shade, I would have really been excited about it. What's next in this little book? Okay, next is Natasha-Nonna. What? I know, it's not like the most expensive eyeshadow brand like in the history of the planet. You get one single eyeshadow, which at first you're like, what? But these single eyeshadows cost $27, which is insane. Like, $27 is a lot for me to spend on like a 12 shadow palette. But it is nice to know like that for spending $15 in a month you get something like this. And you had a choice, not choice, but you could have gotten a different shimmery shade. They had different ones for everyone. The one in the little book is like a pinky shade, which is definitely more up my alley. The one I got, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna look good on me. I love the packaging. This is the shade 126K Aubade. Butchering that. The packaging is adorable. It's just so cute, and like it feels really nice. And it's a beautiful, beautiful coppery gold shade. I mean, it's stunning. It really, really is. But I just think for me, because I'm so pale, I don't think this is a color that's really gonna work for me. If it was like a more champagne gold or that pink color that's in the picture, I could have kept it, but I just don't think this is going to work for me, so I think I'm going to give it to my friend who has a much deeper skin tone than me, and I think it'll look stunning on her. Even if I can't get use out of some of these things, I do really like giving them as gifts and things like that. I think that's really fun too. Next up is a brush from Luxie. This is worth $12. It's called the Luxie 231 Small Tapered Blending Brush in Rose Gold. I really like this a lot, actually. I think we got a brush either in my first one or my second one that was like an angled brush, and I don't know, it was weird. This one's really cute. I love the pink. I don't really like rose gold, but this doesn't look like rose gold to me. But I love this brush. It is so soft and fluffy, but not too fluffy, and it's nice and small. I love this brush, so I'm very happy about that. Now for an eyeliner. At first I was like, ugh, I don't use eyeliner, so poop. But this is a full-size eyeliner from Laura Geller, which is a cruelty-free brand. It's called the INKcredible Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencil. I'm pretty sure everyone... Oh, the shades may vary. I'm not too disappointed in the shade I got. It is called Ultraviolet. It's not ultraviolet, first of all. At the one end, it has a little sharpener, which is really handy to have. And then it has a point, like it's a pointed tip. And this is a really, really, really pretty shade. It's a kind of brownish purple with shimmer in it. I'm, like I said, not a big eyeliner wearer, but honestly, if I was going to wear eyeliner, it would wouldn't be black, it would be brown, or maybe even a shade like this. I can't remember the last time I wore purple eyeliner or purple anything on my eyes, but I tried this on the back of my hand and it's very creamy. It also sets quite quickly, so if you wanted to blend it out and like kind of make a smudgy look, you have to kind of work quickly with it because it sets. I might use this in a tutorial coming up soon or something, or some like a get ready with me or something. I really like it. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Like, I feel like this is the kind of thing that kind of gets you out of your comfort zone. Like, you didn't pick this stuff out, but it's kind of like something like, oh, I never ever would have bought that for myself, but that's really interesting. This full price is $22, by the way. And next up, I have a lot to say about the next product. Next is a tanning product, which I actually have on my body right now. I don't use tanning products on my face, but I do have it on my shoulders, as you maybe can see, I don't know. And this is from the brand Vita Liberata, which is a very well-known tanning brand, and it's quite expensive. What you get, it's called the Phenomenal Organic Tan Infused Cloth for Face and Body. I do like the idea of this. What it is, it's pretty much a packet that has a wipe in it, and you wipe it all over your body and it gives you a tan. You get 2 of these in this little folder. If you were to buy this, it would cost $25 for a pack of 8 or $39 for a pack of 16. That is definitely expensive, so pretty much what they're saying is if you spend $25, you're getting 8 applications. Normally I use the St. Moritz tanning mousse and I get, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many applications out of that, and it's about $12 I think. Price wise, I was already a little skeptical. I did read a full review about this online before I tried it out, just to kind of see if there was any kind of extra info I should know, because I feel like sometimes with tanning the instructions just give you like the bare minimum. What I read was this person really liked this. They did say for them that one wipe didn't cover their whole body, and that was like the only downfall for them. I have quite a few issues with this. First of all, I do like the idea. I think it's very user-friendly, travel-friendly, super easy to use. I mean, it literally took me all of 2 minutes to apply this all over my body, which is definitely faster. It's less messy than using a mousse or a cream or a lotion or anything like that. The wipe in here is white. It looks like a baby wipe. It's not tan. There is no guide color with this. So if you're someone like me who uses a tanning mousse or a lotion that's brown, so you can kind of see if you missed any spots, this is not. This is something you're gonna have to get used to, because I use this and you can kind of feel where you kind of got wet from the wipe, but at the same time it's kind of like if you're applying sunscreen. You don't really know where you missed, and that's kind of what happened to me with this. So I'm going to put in some before and after pictures of when I use this and kind of the result I got. I actually think it was a pretty nice tan. It's not too orange or anything, but I missed a lot of spots and it's very obvious. My back has like a big old white area, and inside my arms there's like a massive streak. Now, if I did make a mistake like that with my bronzing mousse, then what happens is you rinse off the guide color in the morning, it leaves behind a more subtle tan, and those mistakes are a lot less noticeable. This doesn't have a guide color, so when I use this at night, it actually built up the tan very quickly. So if you want to use this in the morning and you have an event later on in the day, this is something you could use to kind of get that really fast build of tan. The drying time was super fast. When you use a mousse, because it has a guide color, you really have to wait for it to dry and like be dry to the touch before you put clothes on, so you don't get any kind of stains anywhere. This, as soon as it dries, like in 30 seconds, you're good to go. So I did like that. The smell, I did not like. A lot of reviews I read said they really liked the smell. I didn't like it at all. It was a very sour kind of smell to me. I actually like the smell of St. Moritz. St. Tropez and a lot of other brands have that very like obvious like Cheeto kind of fake tan smell. But St. Moritz, I actually really like the smell of that. It doesn't bother me at all. Maybe I'm just used to it. But this, I just didn't like the smell. It wasn't really overpowering, but I didn't like it. But like I said, when you shower, this is not gonna like rinse off a guide color, so when you wake up, the color you have is gonna be the color you have. If you think it's too orange, you're kind of stuck with it. It says it's supposed to last up to 10 days. Now I already am like, nope, not gonna happen. That never happens. 7 days is like my max when it comes to fake tanning. But my issue is that when you shave, like say you shave your legs after you use this, the color is almost completely gone. Now when I shave my legs after using my normal tanning products, that doesn't happen. It takes off the guide color, but the tan is still there. I found it very odd that also when I rubbed my arm, I was like itching and I didn't want to scratch at my nails, so I was itching my hand with kind of like, you know, doing this on my arm, and now I have like a streak of white because it kind of rubbed right off. Like right when it was fresh, so I just think that's very bizarre. I do like the color, like in this video, I think my shoulders look nice and bronzed for how pale I normally am. Though I do want to say that the one wipe did cover my whole body. It definitely started to get dry once I got down to my ankles. I am very petite, so keep that in mind. If you're not as petite as I am, you might need 2 wipes, which then makes the price even worse in my opinion. So I'm not a fan of this. I definitely wouldn't buy it. I do have one more wipe. I would consider trying it again. My only issue though is that I'm putting this in the box that anyone with a deep skin tone, I mean I'm very pale so this worked fine, like it showed up on me, but if you're in the medium to tan range or the deep range, like this isn't gonna do anything for you. I mean, I think it is cool to give people different kind of products, and you can always give them out to friends. I think subscription boxes are great for things like that, but this kind of thing, I don't know. I mean, I think it is cool. I do think I can see the potential, and I think a lot of people would like it, but at the same time, it's not going to work for all skin tones. Okay, last but not least is something I was kind of, at first I was like, ugh, I can't use that, but I can for someone else. This is Briogeo Farewell Frizz Blow Dry Protection and Heat Protectant Cream. Has no sulfates, silicones, or parabens. It comes in this little squeezy tube, which honestly is going to last forever. First of all, I don't have frizzy hair. You can see my hair's pretty flat. If I put something like this in my hair, it would just weigh it down. So it's not for me personally, but I do my mom's hair every other day pretty much, and she has very frizzy hair that has lots of flyaways and can get quite dry and like brittle. And this is awesome. I've only used it on her once so far, but first of all, it smells so good. It is not a cheap brand. The full size of this is $24. Like I said, this is a small size, but it will last a very long time. I find a hair product lasts very long. What I really liked about this is that when I used it on my mom's hair, her hair was damp, and I let it dry, air dry, and then I straightened it, and her hair was so smooth and soft and silky, but not weighed down, because although she does have drier hair and more frizzy hair, it is still prone to getting oily and weighed down in the roots, and it didn't do that. And I felt like even though we had a very windy week, her hair still stayed very kind of manageable. So I think if you have more frizzy hair and that's an issue for you, you might really like this. You only need a tiny bit, let me let you know that. And just trying this product out is making me interested in trying more from this brand. My favorite thing from this box, to be honest, other than this, which I can't use myself, but is the brush. I really like this eyeshadow brush. But one thing we did get this month is a scratch off thing for May. What's here was like a little scratch off thing, like a scratch off lottery ticket. It said, we're giving you an exclusive sneak peek of all of our favorite brands coming up in the May Allure Beauty Box lineup. And you can't see all of the products because it's very tiny. What I did is take a picture of it on my phone and like zoom in to see what the product was. I'm actually super excited about this coming month. We have one product from Allure by Jean-Cio. Oh, I butchered that. I think it's like a powder cleanser. We also have a product here called Youth Revolution by Amore Pacific. It's a cream and mask, like hydrating. That sounds really good. The full price of that mask in full size is like $400 or something nuts like that. Maybe it's $200, but still. So getting a sample of that, what? And then there's something called the Anti-Frizz Sheet, which again wouldn't be for me, but I think that's a pretty cool product. And then it looks like maybe a lip gloss from a brand called Liberata. And then it looks like maybe an eye cream eyeshadow or something from Model Co. And then Laneige has something in here. I don't know if it's the water mask. I hope it's not, because I didn't like that when I tried it. I found it very sticky and like tacky. But it's something in a little blue package from Laneige, and I do love their lip products, so we'll see what that is. And then we have St. Tropez, which is very exciting, although I prefer St. Moritz. This looks like it's going to have a tanning mitt, which I have like 10 tanning mitts from St. Tropez. I love their tanning mitts. I don't know if it's going to include that. It just says this is the brands that are included, so I don't know if these are the exact products we're going to get. And it looks like they have the self-tan purity like water that you put on your face. I think that's super cool. I would love to try that because I don't tan my face, but I feel like I would be more likely to continue to not wear as much makeup if I did. So that's really cool. I hope these are the products that are in there. I do like that they gave me like a little sneak peek. People like me who love to like, you know, investigate. That's it for this month's box. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you got anything different in your box, if you get this box, if you're gonna get this box. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.